Click subscribe to get latest news and don't forget to press the bell icon.
As we speak, the great state of Texas is experiencing one of the worst natural disasters in its history. President Donald Trump recognizes this and has risen to meet the challenge. According to recent reports, President Trump plans on visiting Texas this Tuesday. President Trump plans on surveying the damage done by Hurricane Harvey, and will also examine how FEMA and local authorities have responded to the crisis. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders told the media that the president and his team are coordinating logistics with state and local officials. Sanders also reminded everyone that, "We continue to keep all of those affected in our thoughts and prayers." So far, Hurricane Harvey has claimed 6 lives, most of which were lost due to historic flooding following days of heavy rainfall. The city of Houston, which is the largest in Texas, has seen its freeways turned into oceans of brackish water. Other parts of coastal Texas have also been hit hard by the storm, which made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane. Although Hurricane Harvey has decreased in power, widespread power outages and flooding still necessitate the designation of coastal Texas as a disaster area. According to Texas Governor Greg Abbott, President Trump promised to provide the Lone Star State with any and all federal assistance. He called and said, "Governor, whatever you need, you've got," Abbott said. President Trump likewise contacted Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards, D., in case Harvey's path shifted. So far, Louisiana has been spared the hurricane's wrath. The destruction caused by Hurricane Harvey drew comparisons to the hurricane that flooded Galveston, Texas in 1900. That storm, which is one of the worst natural disasters in American history, similarly made landfall in Texas as a Category 4 storm. However, that earlier disaster claimed between 6,000 and 12,000 lives. Hurricane Katrina, which is rightfully considered a horrible disaster that exposed the incompetence of FEMA and local authorities in New Orleans, claimed 1,836 lives. It is highly likely that President Trump remembers Hurricane Katrina and how President George W. Bush failed to respond to that disaster adequately. During his second term, Bush's already dwindling popularity sank even lower after the media broadcast images of starving people in the Superdome. President Trump's robust response to Harvey shows that he does not want to repeat the mistakes of his Republican predecessor in the Oval Office. The aftermath of Hurricane Harvey has left the state of Texas, and especially Houston, as a designated disaster area. Were the actions President Trump took to prepare for the distribution of emergency aid for Texas enough? Unfortunately, despite the fact that such natural disasters should rally the American people together to help the victims, many in the mainstream press have been pushing the idea that President Trump is using Hurricane Harvey as a cover for his nefarious deeds. Some who believe this feel the president jumped on the opportunity to pardon former Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio while the rest of the country was focused on events in Texas. Others have simply disparaged President Trump for supposedly playing politics while Texas drowns. When President Trump visits Texas on Tuesday, it is a safe bet that the media will not cover the event fairly.